Happy Thursday breakfast meeting again. It's 9 o'clock. I chose the song Happy. Maybe you guys don't remember. We had a video. Several of us did a video on the Happy song. I think it was under the guideline of Yember when she was the global chair many years ago. But it was a happy song for us, and I hope you guys enjoy our happy morning. So I'd like to call the meeting to order. Thank you for joining us for our weekly virtual MLS breakfast meeting. My name is Ling Chow. I am a realtor, and I'm here to be your program chair. So every week, we're told to tell you a little about me, besides reading all the crazy bio I have on the screen. I am a dog lover, and I love dogs. I love all animals except snake. I can't take snake. That's one thing I'm very afraid of. And I almost one day did not aware. I pick up dogs on the street a lot. One day I almost picked up a baby coyote because I thought I was a dog. So that shows you how much I know about dogs, right? So because that little puppy was not afraid of me. So I had to run afterwards. So that was my story of my life. Next, please. Okay, we're doing Zoom features. All participants will be muted upon entry to the MLS breakfast meeting. Should you have a question or a comment, please enter into the chat box below. And host will read it, that's me, during the question and answer portion of the meeting. But today will be our moderator will read it. Join this weekly virtual MLS breakfast meeting. We're having it every Thursday at 9 a.m. Register in advance for this meeting via email. And after registration, you will receive a confirmation email containing information about joining the meeting. I hope by now you all know what to do, right? Social media and text alert. We have, of course, Facebook, YouTube, which will play all the breakfast meeting and education classes on our YouTube video, Twitter, we have Instagram, and we also have text messages. So for update, you have to text 72727. On the message portion, please type in WSGVR, and from there on, send it. You will receive every update via text, okay? And of course, like everybody else, we have a website. Please join us on WSGVAR.com. We're supposed to revamp the website this year. Hopefully we'll do that. Next, please. So CAR is not the car that you own, but the California Association of Realtors. HAF is the Housing Affordability Funds to provide closing cost grant to underserved first-time buyer. So CAR Housing Affordability Funds is partnered with a nonprofit organization to provide closing cost grants up to $10,000 for eligible first-time home buyer from an underserved community. Kern County covers for this program are Inland Empire to Riverside, San Bernardino, Bay Area, like Alameda, Contra Costa, and Sonoma, and of course, Los Angeles. The program has the HFA Closing Cost Grant Program will be launched on February 1st of 2022. If you're interested, please visit the website below for more information. If you have any question, you don't know where to go, and please call our staff in case you have any question regarding this. Next, please. So our agenda today consists our affiliate spotlight, Teresa Lam from Corinthian Title, speaker Sandy Franco, Maria Howard, and Mark Wu, all one of my favorite people on the affiliate, many of my favorite people. I don't want to say anything wrong here. To be eligible for today's raffle, you must be a WSGVAR member. Your name must. How many must do we have here? You must be displayed to win. We will not accept telephone numbers. Okay. So Spotlight, affiliate Spotlight, we have this every week to try to understand our affiliate. Will be brought to you by the affiliate committee. Our chair is Brendan Swarovski, First American NHD. I had 2 years practicing that last name, so I'm good at it, right, Brendan? Vice chair is Joseph Nguyen, pillar to post home inspection. Okay, our speaker is Teresa Land from Corinthian Title. Let me unmute her. Teresa, take it away, please.
Yes. Next slide, please. Good morning, WSGVAR. My name is Teresa Lam from Corinthian Title Company. It's a pleasure to be in the spotlight with you. Next slide, please. This morning, I would like to express my gratefulness and gratitude to life. I am blessed to be born in a missionary family, which in the early part of my life, I was immersed in the Catholic religion. It taught me the importance to focus on my spirituality and the discipline needed to build my spiritual strength. And with that teaching, it helps me overcome life's adversity. I am a happier person and a kinder person as a result. Next slide, please. Taking care of my parents during the last 6 years of their life, I am thankful for every day. They blessed me with 5 wonderful siblings, and I have a good son who served in the Marines. Plus, a few exceptional friends whom I loved dearly, and a beautiful home to live in. How much more can I ask for? Oh yes, I would like to ask for a long and healthy life, if I may. Next slide, please. Here's another blessing that I appreciate. I have an enjoyable career for almost 20 years, and I credit Corinthian Title Company for much of my success. It is the constant training and support that empower me with knowledge, skill, and tools to expand my business. And as a result, this makes my service unique and my clients happy. You don't believe me? Call me and try me. I am in the WSGVAR directory, and I'll see you later, alligator. Thank you.
Thank you, Teresa. You have a lovely family. Thank you. Okay, we're moving on to our today's top affiliates introduction. First one will be Annie Fan from Chicago Title. Annie, are you here? Let me see if you're here.
Yeah.
Annie?
Hi, this is Annie Fan, Chicago Title. Have an amazing Thursday. Take care.
Thank you, Annie. Next will be John Hvac from Snap NHD. John?
Thank you, Ling. And I love the coyote story. It's a good one. Good morning, everyone. John Hvac with Snap NHD for your NHD tax and environmental needs. 27 years in the business. If you want your NHDs right on, please call John.
Thank you, John. Next, we have again Teresa Land for Corinthian Title. Teresa?
Well, you know me and we're the Corinthians. Thank you for today.
We have Nancy Chen from Lawyers Title.
Good morning, everybody. Nancy Chan, Lawyers Title, here to service you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, thank you. Angie Tan from First American Title. Are you there, Angie?
Yes, I am. Good morning. Angie Tang, First American Title. Have a wonderful caravan, everyone. Thank you.
Angie, your baby is so adorable.
Thank you so much, Ling. She's the love of my life.
Yes, I could see that. She's a very pretty girl.
Thank you.
Next, Cosmo Sanchez, Mr. Cosmo from New End Funding. I always call him Costco. I don't know why.
Because you get great deals with me. That's why, Ling. I give you wholesale deals. And if you ever want a dog sit for me, let me know, Ling. Okay.
I like
I'm
your dog
Cosmos.
too.
Thank you. I'm Cosmos Sanchez when doing funding.
Thank you. Okay, Sandy Franco from First American Title.
Sandy Franco, First American Home Warranty. Have a great day.
Thank you, Sandy. Mark Wu from Allstate Insurance. Mark here? Let me
I'm
see
here.
it.
I was waiting to
Okay.
get unmuted. Mark with Allstate Insurance for your property insurance needs.
And Mark is another animal lover that I know. Most of you are. Most of you animal lovers, right?
Yeah.
So if I find a dog on the street, I'll give it to you, Mark.
I like
Brendan.
exotic animals.
Brendan Swarovski from First American NHD.
Good morning. Thanks, Ling. Brandon Spransky with First American NHD. Have a fantastic day.
Thank you. Judy Chow from AAA Capital Investment, please.
Good morning, Judy Chow, Senior Loan Officer at AAA Capital Investment. I speak Chinese and English. Let me help you with your borrower and have a great President's Day next week. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I think that concludes our affiliate pitching. Our next is our open pitching. Since COVID, we have less and less listing open pitching, but today we do have one. We're so excited. This little things makes me excited nowadays. Okay, I would like to introduce Vince Weisbush from Compass Realty. Vince, are you here?
Hi, Ling. This is Angie. I don't see a Vance.
Do we have anybody that's here to pitch for Vince? Since Vince is not here.
Sherry Lynn, it looks like in the chat.
Oh, okay,
Here we
Sherry.
go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's Sherry. You are unmuted, Sherry.
Oh,
Go ahead,
hi,
please.
good morning.
Sherry, you have 30 seconds to pitch. Thank you.
Yes, good morning. It's so surprising that I'm the only one for this pitching. It's 810 South Canyon Boulevard, Unit J. It's located in Monrovia. It's actually a townhouse, and the unit that we're selling is an end unit with 3 beds, 2.5 bathroom, 1,552 square feet. We do have 2-car garage attached with laundry. And HOA fee is $495. That will include trash, water, common area maintenance, landscaping, insurance, and roof. And we have open house on Sunday, 1 to 4 p.m. And see you there. Thank you.
Sherry, thank you. That makes you very special because you're the only one.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for pitching. Today, we have a program for you, and that consists of our affiliates. Our affiliates moderator will be Brendan Swarovski, and our speaker will be Sandy Franco from First American Home Warranty, Maria House from Old Republic Home Protection, and Mark Wu from Allstate Insurance. They had a wonderful presentation to talk about all the issues you guys want to know. So take it away, Brandon. Are you there? Let me, Brandon. Yep. Okay.
I'm here. Thanks, Ling.
Thank you.
Well, I'm super excited for this panel today. I know this is something that a lot of you will get a lot of value out of. Sandy, Maria, and Mark have a wealth of knowledge and will be able to give you kind of a little snapshot into things that you probably deal with on a daily basis. So the title of our panel today is Pipe Breaks, Water Heater Leaks, Your Oven is on Fire, Who are you gonna call? And not the Ghostbusters. So Sandy is going to be our first person. So she unmuted?
I'm unmuted.
Perfect. Okay, so first question. Water heater is leaking and causes damage to floors, cabinets, and walls. What part of this issue does home warranty cover?
Okay, fantastic. This happens every day. So water heater, you wake up, you got 50 gallons of water. It's gone through the house, floors, walls. All this stuff has got serious water damage. You have a home warranty and you call and place a service request. The home warranty is only concerned with the actual water heater and not the damage caused by the failure of the water heater. So they're only going to be concerned with replacing, in this case, obviously replacing, because you don't really repair water heaters, replacing the water heater. This is an excellent time to make sure that your homeowner's insurance is up to speed, because the rest of this gets passed off to Mark Wu for how does the rest of this get fixed, Mark?
Well, that's an easy transition, sorry. Again, my comments are going to be for my industry, not specifically for who I represent. So I want to make sure that I convey that. So when it's a leaking issue and all that, unfortunately, there is no coverage in any homeowners when the water heaters are leaking. But if the pipes burst and causes the water heater to break and all that, and now you have damaged cabinets, damaged floorings, and cleanups and whatnot, many policies for either a home insurance or a condo policy will afford protection for these type of perils happening, and the policy will, like I said, will cover that, not only the cleanup but restoring the damaged areas. But again, we don't cover the actual water heater itself unless the water heater was destroyed due to a covered peril, like a fire, or somebody ran into it, or wind damage, whatever. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Mark. And I was just going to mention again, like Ling said in the beginning, just put your questions in the chat, and just like Mark also mentioned, just make sure it's specific to the industry and not specific to the company. And so now the second question, I'll go to Maria on this one. An oven catches on fire due to bad wiring in the control panel, shorting out the whole system. Does a home warranty cover this?
Okay, so first, get a new oven. No, I'm just kidding. So one of the things you worded, you said bad wiring. Okay, so that's a kind of clear indication that it probably would not be, because it would fall under possibly improper installation or code violations. There are many components as to why bad wiring occurs. I'm not a technician, however, but you would have to call the home warranty, because we all have limitations on what we do and do not cover. But the answer to that in a nutshell would probably most likely be a no.
Got it. And then what if there's a smoke damage as a result to the kitchen and cleanup is in the 1,000 and the kitchen cabinets are damaged? Does home or condo insurance cover this, Mark?
Yes, fortunately, fire and smoke is a covered peril under many condo and homeowner policies. So people don't realize that smoke can cause lots and lots of damage, not only in the kitchen area, but it can just travel the home. So it can cause the drapes to be not repairable, or the furnishings or clothes or whatnot. So it extends way beyond just the area. In fact, not that it was a oven fire, but during the Colby fire, I had $30,000 worth of smoke damage throughout my house. And what they do is they have a mediation team come in, and they have to clean every surface area in your house, down to the dishes and everything, to just make sure those smoke pores are taken out. One thing people don't realize also is that both condo and home also afford some medical protections for, say, if you had some guests, and Sandy, although she is a great person, is a terrible cook and sometimes leaves things on the fire. I mean, on the oven, and maybe the smoke causes some of the guests to just have an ambulance come out. Well, your guest medical could be pay for that ambulance care for your guest and whatnot. And there's one more thing that home and condo covers, if you have loss of use, where you can't stay in your home because you have sinus problems and you can't be breathing that stuff for a week, because that's what it's going to take for you to be able to get back to your residence. Condo and homeowners will also afford loss of use, so put you up in another place while your house is being cleaned up and mitigated from this smoke damage. So, but we will not cover the actual oven unless it's a fire. So if it's just breaks down, your gals, your Maria and Sandy, that's where they come in.
Awesome. Thanks, Mark. Ooh, this one's a good one. This one's happened to me. So I'm going to go back to Sandy on this one. There's a plumbing stoppage, sewage backing up in the tubs, sinks, and toilets. Does home warranty or home insurance pay to clear the lines? Sandy.
This is our #1 claim every year is plumbing stoppages. So the home warranty this is what we do. We clear stoppages, and we'll clear the stoppage but we're not gonna clean this up, right? And we'll clear the stoppage in different ways. If we can snake it, we'll snake it, and that's fantastic. If we have to pull a toilet, we can pull a toilet. And in some cases, you might need hydrojetting. If that's determined by the technician, that could be covered by the home warranty also. But the actual sewage coming up, any damage that may have caused to flooring, that's not covered by the home warranty either. The home warranty, the industry doesn't pay for secondary damage that's caused by the failure of the covered system or appliance. So we're there to clear the stoppage, but not clean up the mess.
So then I would guess defer this to Mark. What about the cleanup?
What about it, Brandon? I don't know the answer to this one. This is very complicated issue. First of all, I believe both home warranty and homeowners don't cover the sewer actually being fixed outside the property. Is that correct, ladies?
Right. Generally speaking, anything outside the main foundation of the home is not.
So that's so that oftentimes falls under a maintenance issue. Homeowners and condo insurance is a sudden bursting or whatnot. And so the overflow and all that, and all depends on your policy. Many policies exclude this, and you have to buy an endorsement on your homeowners or your condo policies to afford coverage for this backup and cleanup. Oftentimes it's like 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. It's a rider on your current policy. So make sure that if you don't have that, that it's something that you must have, because many policies basically exclude this type of water damage that results from backups.
Perfect. All right, we can go back to Maria. After a recent rain, there are roof leaks throughout the house causing ceiling damage. Does home warranty cover the repair to the roof?
Good question. So here's the thing with rains, that's when most people find out they have a leak. It's during the summer and dry seasons. We don't know we have leaks until a rain occurs, right? And we see, some are more obvious within the internal structure of the condo home or mobile home, where you'll see water damage and you can kind of denote maybe there was a leak, etc. The thing with roof coverage, not every home warranty has them. I know we do. I know Sandy does as well. There are plan limitations regarding those coverages. So you must seek out to your representative to that type of coverage that home warranty offers for your client. We all have brochures, right, Sandy? And these are for you to read thoroughly. And I always recommend best practices at close of escrow. If you're representing a buyer, give them that home warranty brochure, gives them where to call, what to do, what's required, what is covered, what is not covered. And again, if you're in doubt, you always reach out to your representative.
Awesome. Thanks, Maria. And Mark, does home insurance cover the repair to the roof, or what about the resulting damage?
Okay. Well, again, leaks due to a gradual event such as age, rot, failure to fix damage and all that is not covered. So most of the time it has to be something, again, you'll hear me say this time and time again, sudden and accidental. That is the key to home insurance and condo policies, whether a peril is covered or not. So most of the time when you guys have leaky roofs and all that, you close down a deal, hey, then the rain comes, now you find that the walls and ceilings are wet and there's some damage and all that. You're not going to get coverage from your companies, but there are situations where you will. A couple of weeks ago, we had those major Santa Ana winds, right? That can blow off shingles and whatnot and break up tiles. And then you have the water coming as a result of rain. that most likely the adjusters would afford coverage in that aspect. Likewise, we also had those big old hunking trees. I know some of you saw pictures of a buddy of mine that I insure and who gave me permission to say Advance Westbrook. He had his whole tree come through and it went through his neighbor's house. You know, that would also be something that's covered had it been his house that the tree fell on top and now the rain start pouring in and all that. Any resulting rain damage from that peril would then the coverages be afforded. So if it's just because, hey, you know what, it hasn't rained for 5 years because we're in a drought and now it rained and all of a sudden you got leaks, highly unlikely you will have coverage unless there was something that was a covered peril that preceded that.
Awesome. Thanks. All right. And Sandy, what HVAC issues does a home warranty cover?
So as with every system and appliance, its failure is caused by normal wear and tear. It just stops working because it's old, you know, it's tired, it's run its course, and it fails for that. It can't fail due to physical force, due to the homeowner trying to fix it themselves. Stay in your lane. If you don't know how to fix something, don't try. Because if you try to fix it and you break it, that's not normal wear and tear. It has to fail due to normal wear and tear. So, you know, condensers, compressors, the air handling unit, these things are all covered components. It's just a matter of why they fail. And generally speaking, it's just age, you know, they've worn out, and that's a covered component, and that's perfectly fine. But you have to make sure that it was working at the time of close, which your best way there is a home inspection report, big fan. But it can't be pre-existing, and as long as it's normal wear and tear, if it's going to be covered. All the components are covered for air conditioner.
Perfect. And then Mark, what about home insurance?
Okay, so HVAC, again, you know, if it's a result of wear and tear, we are not touching it, but there are some situations, wind blows off the AC off the home, you know, we're going to afford coverage for that. A tree comes through and crashes through the AC, or it just catches on fire. There's going to be coverage afforded through that. This has happened, believe it or not, where sometimes you have an AC unit outside the house and now somebody's ran into it with an automobile. That is also a covered peril. For those of you who own properties in Texas, we have some family properties there. I've had coverage due to golf ball hail coming and destroying the units. So that is also a covered peril. But our little bitty hails here that cause damage and cause just little bitty cosmetic things, you're not going to get a new AC for that.
Alrighty. And then we'll go back to Maria on this one. ADUs are becoming more and more common. Do I need multiple home warranty policies?
Oh, okay. That's a really good question. Okay, so number one, we do cover ADUs, casitas, you know, granny flats, whatever that may be, an extension to a home. So do you need a multiple home warranty policy? In some situations you do, and others you don't. So again, reach out to your representative, because every company has different policies and procedures on how that is done. Like, it's not a one home warranty cookie cutter covers all. Every property you sell is unique in itself and has different amenities. So you must ask your representative if in fact, could you cover, do you need a second policy for an ADU or a casita or a granny flat, or even another property on another structure on the home. Lastly, we do not ask for permits. You know, we will cover it. We're not into asking all the city codes, whatever. It is your responsibility as an agent and the home buyer to do their due diligence, is everything up to code, and et cetera, et cetera. So again, always reach out to your representative. We're here to help you. Even if I'm not doing the transaction, I will still help you in the best way I can. Thank you.
Perfect. And Mark, how about when it comes to home insurance?
Okay, super important. It depends on whether it's an attached ADU or a detached ADU. Okay, on an attached ADU, one policy, and we can basically cover it under the homeowner. On a detached, it really depends on who is living where. I had a situation where the client actually bought the home, but he planned to live, because he was a single bachelor, he planned to live in the 500 square feet ADU and rent out the front. So with that in place, it's super, super important that these conversations are being had with your insurance agent, because technically we have to put a homeowners in the ADU unit, and we have to put a landlord policy on the front unit to afford proper coverage. Because if we have a homeowner on the front and it's being rented out, companies can technically deny the claim because it's not the proper coverage policy on the policy. I'm sorry, on the home. Also, there might be some instances where the homeowner is at risk, whether it be now he has a loss of rents, because a homeowner policy has a loss of use, meaning that we put somebody up in another home while their home is being rebuilt, but we don't repay for the loss of rent. Like if Maria is renting the home from me and she's paying $4,000, and now that house burns down and I had a homeowner on it, the companies aren't going to give me the rental loss that I lost from Maria not being able to stay in the house. So again, super, super important that we afford the right coverage. So if it's a detached structure, you're always going to have two separate policies, not one.
Perfect. All righty. Well, that is the questions that we have prepared. So we'll go to the chat for some questions, and we'll start with Sandy. Sandy, how about in a condo when you are blow drying your hair in the bathroom and the bedroom light flickers? Is this, I guess, I don't know what the issue would be, but
this is classic overloading the system. Okay? So we are asking our houses to do more than they were intended to do in many cases, especially in the San Gabriel Valley. You have houses that are over 100 years old. Some of your electrical panels are showing their age, just so you know. If it's a breaker that goes out, sure, breakers are covered, fuses are covered, switches are covered, but 9 times out of 10, you've overloaded the system, and lack of capacity is not covered by most home warranty companies. So is it worth placing a claim? Absolutely, because if it's a circuit breaker, getting that fixed for $85 or whatever the service fee is a great deal. But in many cases, you've asked too much of your electrical panel. When these houses and condos were built, you didn't have 4 TVs. You didn't have the coffee maker, the espresso maker, the micro, all these things. They weren't built for it. So many times in the electrical claims, it's just due to lack of capacity. And that's not a failure, because your electrical panel's doing what it's being asked to do. You're asking more of it than it can do. So those are the important things. Those are the distinctions you have to try to figure out with your rep and with the tech that comes out. Is it truly a failure, or are you just asking too much of it?
Perfect. All right. And then this next one's from Caesar and Mark. After the rain, I discovered that the walls are wet and there's damage. Does my home insurance cover this?
All right. Well, hopefully everybody can answer this because they attended our panel discussion. But no, if it's something that's happened over a course of a long period of time, and because of wear and tear, or just because it wasn't a sudden and accidental event. So yes, if the wind, it was wind-driven rain and it blew off shingles and now the water goes in. No, if it's just because the roof is old.
Got it. And then Maria, would this be covered by home warranty?
Regarding the, okay, say that again.
After the rain, I discovered that the walls are wet and there is damage.
No, that's not a home warranty covered item. If that happens, generally what you can do is reach out to a restoration company to see if the things they needed to do to dry the walls internally, to prevent mold and any other further damage to the structure of the home. But that is not a home warranty covered item.
Would you guys pay out for roof repairs in that event, Maria?
If it wore out to normal wear and tear, yes. We do not replace, we repair, and we have plan limits. That if, let's just say a roof is over 30 years and it's gone its life capacity, most likely that's not, it's going to be required to be replaced. We're not going to replace your roof. Number one, our plan limits are not that high. We could not cover a roof for you, but we can repair the any type of normal wear and tear that, you know, the roof just gave out in that little area. What could I say?
Perfect. And then we have another one from Arthur. My buyer's experienced the roof leak only after close of escrow and lots of issues with the solar contractor, the roofer, and the home insurance company. Any suggestions or ideas? I guess we go to Mark.
None for me.
Yeah, Mark.
Well, get a good inspection before you, no. You know, there may be avenues to go after some of the contractors that did the installation if it was done in a poor, defective manner, but unfortunately, no. You know, those are, again, not sudden and accidental events. So from a home insurance standpoint or condo insurance standpoint or a master policy standpoint, there is not going to be any coverage.
And you can always get further inspections on the roof. You can. Same thing with HVAC, same thing with plumbing, camera, sewer scoping. Again, that's totally up to the homeowner, how further he wants to take it aside from his home inspection.
And I got another one from Caesar. Sandy, is an air condition failure, is this an emergency?
Yes and no, or no and yes. So is it a true emergency? No, not really. But if it's July, August, September, October in California, and your air conditioner breaks, and you have an infant in the home, elderly, or someone with a medical condition that requires controlled temperature, then those are emergencies. And that's when your relationship with your home warranty rep can be super important to you, because you can place the claim with expedited service with any of our companies, and they'll do their very best. But if you make a phone call to your rep and say, hey, you know, they have a newborn in the house. Newborns can't sweat until they're about 4 months old. So, and people who are elderly that have medical conditions can't be in 105-degree weather, you know, it has to be controlled. So in those cases, absolutely, we can expedite service and call it an emergency claim. Home warranty companies are not going to put you up in a hotel. If they can't fix it, we're not putting you up at the Motel 6, the Easy 8, or the Hilton. It's not going to happen. Most of us, I know, I'm sure, will concession some fans, little cooling towers, portable air conditioners, you know, what little things that we can do to help offset it if we can't get someone out there in a timely enough manner, or even allow outside service if that's what's needed, if it can't be done in a timely enough manner. But generally speaking, for most of us, it is not an emergency, because if we all said it's an emergency, then the person who has the emergency won't get the service they need in a timely manner that they need. So let's all keep that in mind. Don't ask for an emergency unless it's truly an emergency.
Perfect. And then we got this one that says, my client bought a fully remodeled house, but later after they moved in, water in the toilets and tubs started overflowing. Later, they found out that the previous sellers did not connect the sewer lines to the streets. Can any one of you let us know if any home warranty would cover these types of issues? So
I had this happen in Pasadena. I couldn't believe it's the first time I've ever seen it happen. It's not covered. That's not normal wear and tear. Normally your pipes are hooked up. It's not normal wear and tear.
I love that. No.
As an insurance agent, we don't love to refer lawyers, but you probably need a real estate lawyer to assist you, because that is not going to be something that's covered under, again, the two terms I want you to take out of this, my speaking, is sudden and accidental. All right. And willful neglect and also poor workmanship is never a covered peril. So, you know, there may be if it was done in a short period of time, absolutely, you could go after the general liability of the plumber or the contractor, because, you know, that is a violation of probably the original contract. So that's where I would go and again, I got to preface that by saying I'm not an attorney.
perfect. All right. And then I think this is the last one. Can landlords purchase a home warranty on their rental properties, Maria?
Yes, we can. It can. Anybody can purchase a home warranty. We have many management companies, individuals, real estate agents. You can purchase one. Just reach out to your rep.
Got it. All right, I think that's it. There's a couple of comments on there if you guys want to read those from some people that had some good points. And I think that's it.
Thanks for the privilege.
Thank you, everybody. That's it. You guys don't want to talk more? You got 5 more minutes. You can sing and
Well, we'll take
dance.
questions. Anybody have questions?
Yeah, any more questions?
If not,
Nothing?
I
okay.
think there was one on the things that solar panels installation need permits from the city, home warranty.
Yeah, I think it was just a comment.
Okay, gotcha. Just a comment. Okay.
Okay, thank you guys. You guys are
You're
great.
welcome.
Love you guys. You guys
We're
are
in good
great
hands.
all the time.
Our
Thank you.
pleasure.
Thank
so who
you.
are you gonna call?
Brandon.
Us.
No, everybody. I
Not
call
me.
everybody. I
Not
call all of
everybody,
you.
us.
And
Just
I
a-
introduce a lot of agents to you guys too. So
Thank you.
hopefully that helps. Thank you very much for our speakers for their very informative presentation. I always get stuck when I start reading this. Thank you.
Speak from the heart.
Thank you. Okay, next, please. Okay, we're going into our attendance drawing. So WSGVAR members only must be presented to win. We have found out a lot of you have us on radio mode. So you just listen and you disappeared on us. So when we call you, you're not there. So make sure you're here, okay? Your member name must be displayed, no telephone number. We don't know who you are when you have telephone numbers on it. So we have 3 winners, $10 Amazon e-card, and winner must reply in chat box with a DRE name, your full name, your legal name, and email. If we call your name 3 times and you do not respond, we will move on. No exception. Oh, I love whoever put this, no exception. Okay, let's go on to our wonderful time of drawing. I think Kimberly is here. I saw her. Hold on. Kimberly, are you here? Kimberly, I saw your name. Can you acknowledge? I also unmuted you. Okay, so let's do Kimberly after the telephone ring is. Okay, let's do, keep on hearing the office telephone number. Do you guys hear that too? Nobody's answering the phone, okay? It's not me, it's the office. Kimberly? Okay, Kimberly once. Kimberly, I know you're here. Oh, there she is. She did put down her DRE. Great, thank you. Congratulations. We give you enough time to reply too. Okay, second one. Congratulations, Kimberly. Oh, I don't know if she's here or not today. Are you here, Sil? Congratulations. Sil, you can unmute yourself. It's okay. So we know who you are, right? I think I know who you are. Congratulations. And that $10 will make you really happy because I watch movie with that. Okay, so our second winner is here. Let's move on to the third. Telephone ringing again.
It's not me.
It's the office. Joe Ma. Joe Ma is here. Joe, can you, you don't have your mic on, but can you text on the chat that you're here with your name and your email? Joe? So we can confirm that you are a member of ours. Joe Ma? Joe? Joe, yes. Okay, Joe, can you put in your email address and your phone? Okay, great. Thank you so much. We're so smooth with the 3 winners. Everybody's here today. Congratulations to all winners with their $10 Amazon card. Let's move on to next, please. Love to see all of your faces. Haven't seen any of you in person. I wish I could see you guys in person one day at the regular breakfast meeting, right? Soon, hopefully, because the mask is off in California, just not Los Angeles County. When? I know, Caesar, I know. I'm hoping that day will happen. Okay, we just finished attendance drawing. Let's go next. Okay, join our education class. We're known for our education class throughout the local boards. 2022 Real Estate Outlook. That is a class that you guys have to join, okay? It's on Wednesday, February 23rd from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. And our CAR is going to come out. I think, I'm not quite sure who is coming out, but somebody's coming out to talk about the real estate outlook. You must come. The 45 hours DRE license renewal continuing education is Friday, February 25th, 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. The cost is $85. The 2022 real estate legal update, you must come to this one too. On Tuesday, March 1st, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Of course, it's free. And the CRMLS virtual training, engaging client with metrics. For the new agents, please come in, or the seasoned agents. CRMS has so many interesting things that I don't even know, I don't even understand, but please join. It's a free class on Wednesday, March 2nd, 2022 at 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. As you see on all 4 classes, it has cost of FREE, free. It doesn't cost you anything, it just costs your time. Come and join our free classes next on the list. Thank you. Next, please. Thank you everybody for joining us today. Our next meeting will be next February 24th, will be the last Thursday at 9 a.m. We are going to welcome the attorney Brian Polensky. He is the California Association Counsel, and he will be here to talk about ethics and pro standard. What a very, very heavy conversation that everybody should know. Reminder that our MLS breakfast meeting will remain virtual until further notice, and I think we're going to revisit that soon. And visit us at www.wsgvar.com. Next slide, please. Meeting adjourned. Today is a new day. Going out and go get them. Don't forget to register for next week's meeting. And thank you everybody for coming Thursday breakfast meeting. And I hope to see you guys soon. Goodbye.